All right, and we are back. Ooh, shaky camera. All right, there. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another draw stream. Today we're kind of changing up the time frame of which we stream today. Just because Mads is starting her streams in the afternoon, so I might as well try and transition over into the morning streams because I'm flexible. And we have kind of the same sort of audience, so I like to space things out for the both of us. So yeah, today we're working on Tim Drake Robin, the third Robin. And yeah, let's get right into it. And I see Lisa in chat saying, Oi! Oi! I'll be looking, mostly. All right. Good to see you, Lisa. Even though you are a Remedy sympathizer. That's okay. It's okay. Just realized. The fuck out of it. Nice and everything. All right. But yeah, a little bit of a history on Tim Drake. It's been a little while, but I'll try to refresh. So yeah, he's the third Robin. He's kind of considered like the best detective of all four of the Robins. There's the four main Robins. Obviously, there was like Carrie Kelly and Stephanie Brown, but they were very well. For Carrie Kelly, she was only in like the Dark Knight Returns stuff, and that was not really considered like canon for DC at the time. It's kind of his own thing. And then Stephanie Brown was very briefly back, or Robin, before she got fired. Because she disobeyed Batman's orders and was like, nope, you're not Robin anymore. But yeah, so Tim Drake became Robin because he was able to prove that he was a good detective to Batman by basically figuring out that he was Bruce Wayne. Like Batman and Dick Grayson were both Bruce Wayne and Nightwing. And the way he found out was because he was actually in the audience for when Dick Grayson's parents were killed as the Flying Graysons and whatnot, and so he kind of and so later on in life, he kind of, saw a video of like Nightwing doing some sort of acrobatic move that reminded him exactly of that same move that he did as an acrobat in the Flying Graysons. And so that's how he kind of put two and two together that, oh, he must be a Dick Grayson. If Dick Grayson, because it'd probably be public knowledge that, Dick Grayson was adopted by Bruce Wayne. So it's just like, oh, put two and two together. So. However, it wasn't really easy for him to become Robin because, originally he didn't even want to be Robin. Like he originally just was trying to get Dick Grayson to become Robin again because this was kind of after Jason Todd died, the second Robin, and he kind of realized that Batman needed a Robin because he needed someone to balance out that darkness. Because that's kind of how the Batman and Robin dynamic kind of works. Is that Robin was kind of light and Batman was kind of dark. Of fighting crime, And so, but because Dick Grayson was his own man, as Nightwing, he didn't want to take on that that role anymore. And so Tim kind of took it upon himself to take on that role. And he kind of had to go through a very, very rigorous sort of, training and all that because, it was at this point because they didn't want to lose another Robin. At this point, Batman's like very, very strict on who he lets into his fold. Because they don't want to lose another Robin. So he got training from just about everybody. I think he got training from like Black Canary, Wildcat, Lady Shiva at one point for a little while. Actually, she had a really interesting sort of bond with Lady Shiva because she's kind of always been kind of neutral towards the Bat family. And so I think she helped train Batman at one point as well later on when he had his back broken by Bane. All right. And we're obviously going for the very, very first costume that we saw him in, from the Chuck Dixon run. Okay. Trying to map out all the skin tones because he was kind of like his arms sort of exposed here. And we're using a YR000 in case people are interested to know which colors I use for skin tones. Haven't exactly decided what I want to do for the background yet. I think I'm just doing a very basic sort of cloudy sky. I don't really feel like working in some buildings. I just want to keep it very, very simple. Okay. Now, originally, I wanted to do Starfire. Actually, I kind of mentioned this a couple of days ago. I wanted to do Starfire, but the inks for it, weren't really coming out the way I wanted them to. So, and I just didn't have enough time to really work on that before today's stream. But Tim Drake, I was already halfway finished anyway. So I was like, well, might as well just do Tim. Because he was a Teen Titan at the end in the comics as well. Like I think after sort of Dick Grayson kind of retired from that or whatever, Tim Drake kind of took over leadership for the new Teen Titans, like with Wonder Girl, Superboy, Miss Martian, all those people. He kind of took over for a little while. Oh, I didn't even tweet them out on my bit. Here, I got my. So I'll use my phone to do it. Hold on. Let me tweet my stream out. Why won't you let me see my own stream? Here. Not. All right. Look at that. Streamception. Just look at myself. Hey, Massive Maniac Mexico. Good to see you. Thanks, dude. Just got started. Need to tweet my stream out. So I forgot to do that. But yeah, we're going to be starting our streams a little bit earlier than normal because I usually stream in the afternoon, but now I'm going to start doing early morning streams, kind of, because Mads is going to be doing her streams in the afternoon now, so didn't want to, because we both kind of have the same sort of audience, so I don't want to cut into hers. So. Her time frame, anyways. Live. All right. There we go. All right. All right. Okay, should be it for that color. What the hell was that? I think I'll use, for me, I'm clean my diorama. Ooh, nice, nice. What kind of a diorama are you working on? Because I'm actually, speaking of dioramas, I'll actually be doing some diorama streams pretty soon, this coming month, because I'll be working on the fourth Decepticon shelf. And I actually just ordered some new lights, actually. So, pretty cool. Let me get here. So I actually ordered 9, because I need 6 for the Billy bookshelf from IKEA, and then I need 3 for the Gersby, or whatever it's called. Which I don't think they sell anymore. At least not here in Canada. I don't think they sell them anymore. Or at least they're not in stock. So. Yeah, I'll be working on the Galvatron throne, which is kind of based on the 86 movie where Starscream got killed. Because it's just a very, very iconic scene for Galvatron, like most iconic scene. Now, part of me wanted to do the planet Thrall. Well, not really. It wasn't really a planet. It was kind of like just like a meteor or part of a planet, maybe, where it was kind of volcanic and all that, which he landed on after the 86 movie when he got defeated by Rodimus Prime. So I thought about doing that because it'd be a very, very different sort of environment to put on the shelf. But the more I kind of thought about it more, I was like, we could probably do something similar to this at some other point. Let's make this like all Galvatron. Let's make this like it is the most iconic moment in his story, in the or in the cartoon rather. So we'll do that instead. I really like the way this color's turning out. It's just dying on me. You get a refill. You're already dying. I thought I refilled you. There. Hopefully I didn't overflow it. Leave it off to the side for now. That way I can let the ink do its magic over there. Start doing some of the darker shades while I'm waiting. Just do a little bit. Which I think we're using warm grays in a little bit. So I really like using warm grays on skin tones. It just looks cool to me. Yeah, for some reason, I'm not focusing. I don't know why. Do little bits on the face here. Don't want it too much. Just grab some of the shadows. He is supposed to be a very, very fair-skinned individual. All right, and just put a little hint of a shadow on the bridge of his cape there. Okay, I'll grab EO2. We'll kind of blend the EO00. Kind of blend that with EO2. Not too worried about the skin tone colors messing with the hair because it's all going to be black anyways. It's not to worry too much about overlapping. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, Power. How's it going, man? Yeah, we're starting a new stream schedule because Mads is going to be streaming in the afternoons now, so I might as well adapt to that as well. Check out the video too. That way we're not overlapping streams. But yeah, we're working on Tim Drake today because I wanted to do Starfire, but I couldn't get the ink stuff in time because I made a few errors and I just wouldn't have enough time to fix them all up before the stream today. So, but Tim Drake was halfway done, so we're doing Tim Drake today. But you know, we'll get we got more Teen Titans going because I told I have a Terra I'm working on Starfire, a Blackfire, so a Rose Wilson Ravager. So we got lots of Titans to go around. Well, I'm probably going to be getting to them next weekend or next month because we'll be doing a lot of diorama stuff. Because it's been a while. It's been a while since we did that. I think the last one we did was the Tokyo one. So it'd be nice to bring that stuff back. I just kind of realized that a lot of my diorama, my transformer stuff actually does get a lot of really good views. So. All right. Bring back the EL1. Just kind of add a bit more texture to them, I guess. I don't know. All right. Let's kind of bring back the YR000. Just going to blend all the colors together now. then we'll kind of come back in with some grays. Okay, should be good enough there. We'll use 3. Okay. All right. bring in warm gray too. Just gonna ease the colors together, give it a more natural transition. Bring back the E00. Just going to bring back some of the brighter colors. Just kind of add a little bit more youth to them. I might use a little too much of the gray. Hey, Deadman. How's it going? All right. I think I should be good on the skin tone a little bit. And then we'll move on to the hair. Yeah, I think it should be good enough for now. Put y'all away. Okay, so I think I'm going to use a little bit of blue for the highlights as well as some grays. I think both cool grays. So we'll start with our black. Lay that in first. Just kind of doing very, very random sort of strokes here, so to speak. Okay. We'll start with the grays and kind of work our way into the blue, or to the blue very, very last. Usually prefer to use like a bluish color for when I'm doing like darker hair on the robins, kind of. So to use gray, it kind of makes them look a little bit older, and they're supposed to be a bit more youthful. Just be a lot younger. So I want to kind of portray that as much as possible. Okay. That's like slightly darker shade of gray. Just gonna fill in a few areas that I missed with the blacks. Okay, now I can bring some blue. I just put it all over the hair. Okay. Okay, that should be good enough. All right. Let's see. Now, while I'm here, I might as well use my cool gray to get the staff going. Okay. We'll use a blue screen, BG000. Just gonna add a little bit of a bluish sort of tint to the grays. And you'll want to kind of make sure you hit the actual grays, not just the whites. It's very helpful, kind of making it look, sort of metallic or silver or whatever. It helps add to the effect there. Just kind of with the cool gray one, just going to blend the blue green with the C2. Then we'll kind of finish it off with the C0. I'll bring some C4. Just add a little bit more to the shadows. Okay. And you know what? This will do the cape, all the other black elements of this costume. So it was, let's grab this real quick. And the Robin symbol. That's what these all little X's are, for those wondering. Whenever I put an X somewhere, it usually means where I need to fill it in all with black. But kind of learn to save that stuff for the very end, though. Because you don't want to mess up the colors. Sometimes you can smear some ink here and there, put too much on. I kind of drew the symbol wrong, but it was too late for me to change it up, so I'll stick with it. Because it was a little bit different sort of shape to it, but whatever. Not the end of the world. Let's grab the black part of his cape, because he has a double-sided cape. It's kind of black and on the outside and then yellow on the inside. So, but we're only seeing the top half here. So a little bit of a blue tint to his costume here. Just gonna match the hair so it kind of all blends together. Make it more cohesive. Okay. I think we'll move on to the green parts of his costume, then we'll kind of move on to the red and then the yellow. So that's how we'll do things here. I'll keep my grays on standby though, because I might need them for some stuff here. Probably won't need my warm grays though. Okay, so let's go to my greens. Actually, I'll start with a black. I'll kind of blend in. So the way they draw is a mask. It's kind of like they use a lot of like blacks for it, and they also have the green for the highlights. So that's kind of how we're going to do this. So. Okay. Now we got the greens. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's the 5. YG06. Just kind of bring out a little more vibrancy to our boy wonder. What time is it? Oh, wow. Making decent time. Okay. Do kind of same thing with his hands here. Okay. And some shadows. All right. Grab the shoulder. But I guess because people are starting to roll in now. Let's try to focus here. I kind of talked about his backstory a little bit earlier, but since we got more people in, I'll kind of just reiterate. So basically, Tim Drake's story is he was the third Robin, around the same time as when Jason Todd was killed. I think it was the same time, whatever. But basically, at this point, Batman was kind of growing a little bit more darker, the way with his methods and all that, or a little more withdrawn and stuff like that because of what happened to Jason Todd, the second Robin, because he was killed by the Joker, and Tim Drake, who was kind of because he was in the stands of the Flying Graysons, Dick Grayson's parents when they were killed by Tony Zuko, and so because of that, he was able to recognize a certain move that he saw Nightwing perform on like TV or something, and so he kind of put two together and concluded that Batman and Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne were Batman and Robin, like at one point or another. And so that's what kind of was what made Batman kind of respect him at a very young age. But at the same time, he had to go through extreme training before he became Robin. But originally he didn't even want to be Robin. He was kind of trying to get because he noticed that Batman, because Tim Drake knew that Batman needed a Robin because of the way those two characters kind of balance each other out, and so the whole yin and yang. And so at first he didn't really want to be Robin. He wanted to get Dick Grayson to become Robin again, but that wasn't really going to happen because Dick Grayson has already become his own man. He has a Nightwing, and so Tim Drake then kind of took it upon himself to become the new Robin. He kind of went through a very, very rigorous sort of training regiment, whether he wanted it or not. If he really wanted to be, if he was to be next Robin, because they didn't want another Robin to die. They wanted to make sure that this Robin didn't die this time. So we got training from Batman, training from Nightwing, training from Lady Shiva at one point. Black Canary, I think, and Wildcat, and a bunch of others gave him a lot of training. Apparently, Harley Quinn season 4 was announced, so I don't really care. So I just don't care about any of this new stuff. So I haven't even watched the Harley Quinn show. But yeah, Tim Drake kind of stands out as being probably he's kind of considered the best detective of the Robins. Like, he's the smartest one. Because Dick Grayson would probably be the second best detective, and then probably I guess Jason, then Damian. But no one cares about Damian. Fuck him. I fucking hate that old brat. And so yeah, but once he did kind of prove himself as a hero and kind of prove himself to Batman that he could take on the responsibility, he was eventually accepted as the new Robin and all that. So. And eventually he would join the Teen Titans. He led them for a little while. He got with Stephanie Brown, who was the Spoiler, kind of a new sort of vigilante that came up in the 90s. And so, yeah. And he also dated Wonder Girl, Kathy Sandsmark, for a little while, but those two kind of broke up because I think the reason why is because I think Cassie was still hung up on, because it was right after the time Superboy had died, and so I guess she wasn't really fully over him or what have you. I think that was kind of the reason why. And at that point as well, Stephanie Brown was presumed dead, so it was kind of they were kind of bonded over that. It's kind of how they kind of thing. Was his girlfriend, aka the fourth Robin? Yep. And yeah, so Stephanie Brown did become Robin as well. But it's for a very, very brief moment. Like I think she only like lasted like a week or so as Robin because she disobeyed Batman's orders, and and at this point Batman's like really, really strict on who he lets into the fold of the Bat family and whatnot, like because of Mr. Toad. But yeah, so I think I think what happened was I think he was like fighting Victor Zsasz or whatever, and he didn't want her to get involved in the fight because it was Zsasz, because Zsasz is kind of a lunatic, and because she disobeyed his orders, I think he like just straight up said, "Get the fuck out." Well, he did but it was actually a very, very respectful sort of thing that he kind of let when he let her out off the hook or whatever. It was when. So, and even kind of, and so this kind of led into the War Games arc, in which she kind of tried to prove herself to Batman again, but it ended up causing a massive gang war by accident. Because what happened was she basically found these plans on Batman's computer, and it was kind of like a contingency plan for the criminal underworld. However, she misunderstood like the contents of the plan and what it entailed, and it kind of one thing led to another, and a massive gang war kind of erupted in Gotham because of it. And she ended up getting captured and tortured by the Black Mask, and she was presumed dead. And there's actually a part where she kind of is on her deathbed, rather, who's being looked after by Leslie Tompkins, the woman who's kind of like Batman's mother figure, surrogate mother, or whatever, because that's kind of how the Batman story kind of works. That the people closest to him kind of become a surrogate family to him. Like Alfred is a surrogate father, and the Robins are kind of like his surrogate sons, and so. Leslie Tompkins, if you've watched the anime series, is kind of like a mother figure for Bruce when the old parents died. But yeah, there's kind of a moment where in the comic where Stephanie Brown is kind of questioning whether or not she actually really was like a Robin at one, or considered Robin or respected as Robin. Batman tells her yes, obviously, because back then, he had to respect his teammates and whatnot. So that was weird. My phone was buffering just for 10 minutes. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Not sure if it's on my end. So, see any issues? Why is it not focused? It's being weird. Trying to make these like little flaps here stand out a bit more. Yeah. Bring back the blacks. One thing about Tim Drake's Robin costume is that it's actually really tricked out. Like it's a lot more advanced, has a lot more hidden gadgets and stuff like that Batman installed on it, because he wanted to make sure that he was safe, for lack of better terms. So like he has like a tracker on it. He has like a little homing beacon inside. The cape has the exact same sort of because the way that Batman, the cape is kind of structured. So there's like little panel, like metal panels in like the fabric. And so that's why they're able to kind of deflect bullets and stuff like that from enemies and stuff with their capes. So it's a little thing I kind of learned when I got this like a Batman encyclopedia a little while ago. There we go. And yeah, after Stephanie Brown became, well, she went back to being spoiler after everything that happened after War Games, and after she came back to Gotham. But then when Batman died in Crisis, or in fact, what was it? That's one of the fucking crises. It's always a crisis in DC, but one where Darkseid kills him, or supposedly kills him. It's a weird fucking storyline, but but yeah. So she took up the role of Batgirl because Cassandra Cain, who was Batgirl at the time, hung it up because she was given a very, very specific task after Batman had died. She was basically told to go to Tokyo, or not Tokyo, Hong Kong in China, because he had a very specific plan or mission for her there, and so she took up on it. So Cassandra took up the moniker of Black Bat for a little while instead, and was kind of stationed there. While Stephanie Brown kind of stayed in Gotham to kind of be the new Batgirl and whatnot. She was kind of mentored by Barbara Gordon, the original Batgirl, at least the one after Betty King. Because people tend to forget that the original Batgirl was actually Betty King. Because I guess Barbara's become more popular because of the Adam West and animated series and all that. But yeah, her run as Batgirl is really, really good, but it was just very, very short. And so which is another thing the New 52 did wrong, was they kind of just messed around, or rather they, there's a lot of missed out opportunities at the time for character growth and whatnot. Yeah, so Cassandra Cain became Black Bat, and then back then she was still paralyzed as Oracle, but then New 52 came along and kind of undid all of that, which sucked because because Barbara Gordon was such a great character as Oracle. I thought that she had a really good story, really inspiring story, because she was crippled by the Joker, but she didn't let it stop her from making a difference in the world. Because she was able to still help Batman, and not just Batman, but like Nightwing. She'd help Teen Titans a little bit, help the Justice League a little bit, because she was kind of the intel of the DC universe, DC heroes for a while, and as well as the Birds of Prey, definitely. So she kind of was so she still had a helping hand in the never-ending battle, so to speak. But now she's Batgirl again in the comics, so it kind of undoes that. for a character. Okay, that should be it for the green. Just gonna tidy it up just a little bit. Okay, let's pull out some reds. Ooh, just need to clean that guy up. These are R29. And I think I'll use a little bit of orange. Just kind of add a bit more liveliness to the reds in this costume. This one's kind of dying on me, so I'm going to use this one. Ooh, it's a good shade. I'll start with this guy. So just kind of map out different muscle lines as well as shadows. Thank you, Lisa. You'll add the orange now. This can help add a bit of a vibrancy to the red. Trying to see draw something without boobs. Exactly. Well, we'll get back to the boobs again pretty soon, hopefully. Well, last week I drew Deathstroke. He didn't have boobs. I drew Slade. I didn't know that this month because next month I'll be doing my diorama streams. I have no idea how long those are going to take. Because when I do my diorama streams, they're kind of random when I do them. I might do one or two over a weekend and then film the rest of the build process off air. It's kind of how I usually work. Copic Markers way better than that screen chair. What chair? Ah, still here. Just quiet now all of a sudden for some reason. Yeah, no new chair yet. Well, I am hoping to get some new furniture in here pretty soon, but it won't be a chair. It'll be think about getting a new bookcase as well as maybe a new desk at some point. That way I can work in comfort, as well as fix up my display area. Because right behind me, when I was on the stream with Dad, man, I kind of showed off some parts of my collection. And the reason why I didn't show off my Decepticon shelf is because it's unfinished at the moment, or rather, it's not really complete. Because I have like 2 shelves full of comic books or graphic novels or whatever, trade paperbacks, and so basically the plan will be to kind of move. Because right behind me, I have my my black shelves, And then I have right next to it is like a little smaller shelf, or not really a smaller shelf, but it's a little drawer thing, like one of those ones you get from Walmart or whatever. Yeah, I'm thinking about moving that thing out, because it's just, I don't want to use it a whole lot, like, because it's mostly just meant to store like shipping supplies or what have you for my commissions and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about just moving that out and then put one of those half billy bookshelves from IKEA, and then that's where my comics can go, and that comics can go, and then I can kind of do more with my display with my Transformers there. So that's the plan. And I also need to get me a desk because this one's way too small for my big ass. I can barely fit inside of it. Makes it very awkward and uncomfortable to my draw streams. So. Yeah, more shelving, hopefully. And I actually got new lights on the way for just like to light my other bookshelves. Going to rearrange all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Same here. And I usually go for like white furniture too. So, because it's a very, very dark room down here, so it kind of helps reflect light back. Oh, fuck. I just fucked the symbol a little bit. It's okay. Get attacked. But we can fix that up later. Because we have Puskas. So we can fix that up later. But yeah, the desk I want to get is a lot bigger than this one. There's more leg space, so I don't have to be in this awkward angle where I like one knee inside. Because the problem with this desk here is that there's like a little like shelf on the left, or a cupboard rather. And so it just makes it really. I mean, it's good for storage and all that, but it's just a pain in the ass to maneuver in. So I'm always like drawing at a weird angle. Okay. I probably could use some blacks here. So we'll go through with this red and then we'll kind of add the blacks and we'll blend that in. That way we kind of match up a bit better with the arms and whatnot. White shelves too, makes everything pop. Yep, that too. It also helps with lighting, so everything kind of stands out better on the shelf. What the fuck is that? Some little fucking bug just fell down. The hell is this? Where you fucking come from? Alright. I'm done with you now. It's like a little fucking centipede little thing fell down on my fucking keyboard. It's awkward. Alright, it's gone now. But yeah, white shells are really good for like making things light, or kind of helps with lighting, especially if you're in a dark room. Yeah, I got more lights on the way, so they should be able to light up my darkest hour in this room here. Then I'm going to put some more ink in this guy. I'll let it sit for a minute while I do my blacks, and then we'll bring it back in to kind of tidy them up. Yes. But yeah, there we go. Now the red, because we laid down that orange earlier, it's kind of added a little bit of a vibrance to the red now. And you really want, especially for a character like Robin or Flash even, like you want to have the red sort of really pop out of the viewer. Hey, Mrs. How you doing? There you go. Okay. Hopefully I didn't overflow them. Just put them off to the side so I can let the ink seep into the tip, so to speak. All right. I'll bring in some black. Just gonna add the shadows and whatnot. I'll go back over that with reds. No, kind of the same sort of little effect here we did for the green. Just to make it all stand out. Just grab the shadow. There we go. Oops. Hello and wow. Thank you. Okay. You know we'll need a darker shade. So I can transition the black over a bit more. That way it looks a bit more natural. I'm still surprised that they haven't done a Robin skin yet for Fortnite. It's like you think they, because like they did all the other Teen Titans, but they didn't do the most popular Titan, which is Robin. But yeah, well, John, need to scoot. All right, later, Lisa. Probably see you again in Fortnite sometime tomorrow, maybe. Actually, maybe not. I might be busy tomorrow with family. So I might be hanging out with my nieces again. But we'll see. But certainly next week. Definitely be back for that. Okay. All right. You know, I have to find it, but they're actually dressed as Robin. I think for Halloween. I think I was like 3 or 4-ish at the time. My brother was Batman. I'll have to find that picture. The costume didn't really fit me properly though. I kind of noticed that when I looked at the picture again a while ago. I have to find it at some point. I would say I was an adorable baby. Just saying. Like all the babies, I was the cutest. All right. All right, that's gonna do it for the reds. I'm going, oh shit, it's already 1 o'clock. Holy fuck. I am slow today for some reason. Slow and steady wins the race. Let's put guys back here. Proper spots. So do the cape, and then the little yellow bits. We'll just do a very basic sort of cloudy background. I kind of have to now because I have all these little marks here for some reason. I don't know where it came from. Well, that's okay. We'll do this. Well, I guess we'll do the same thing we kind of did with Slade. But I think we'll do a different color for the sky. I'm leaning more towards like a purplish, bluish sort of sky. Maybe what we do. All right, yellows. Yellow. I might need my warm grays again. Just to add some shadows. We'll start with my darker shades, sort of the underside of the cape. And kind of just add little folds. Okay, let's throw some gold. And we'll bring in some warm grays to kind of deepen some of these shadows. So we're just trying to ease into the shadows ever so slightly. All right. Why is it? Here. It's less quality. That looks a little weird on my. Yeah, let's see if I can fix that up. So standard definition. There we go. It's a lot better. Probably should have done that earlier, but whatever. I was busy marking on. All right. Not too worried about the belt because you don't really see it much anyways. Let's get my grays in. I think I'll grab the 7. 15. Okay. Don't think I'll need, and I might. Just put my guys away, and then we start doing the background. We are done with the main portion of the wand. All right. Okay. Then we'll just take some ink from our Pentel brush pen. We'll kind of just drop a little bit into the napkin. And then cap back on. And then we just dab it into the drawing here. So kind of help create a little texture for our very, very smoky sort of gothic sort of background here. We'll kind of do a little bit different pattern than when we did the Deathstroke one. Just use the same sort of technique here. It's very, very simple. Very quick sort of effect you can achieve really quickly. I'll add just a little bit to the costume to add a bit more of a little bit of a weathered sort of look, as well as to the staff here. Make it look like Robin's been through shit. Just a little bit. I'm just gonna rub it in. She almost just like the gray here. Very careful not to script space. Look at that. Got so much done in a short amount of time. I don't think I'm going to go too crazy with it. I think I'm just going to use my bluish, the grayish lavender colors. We'll just keep it very, very simple. Just add a little bit of different sort of flavor to the background. Squiggin'. This guy. And you need some refilling. Okay, let the guy sit for a bit, and then just use a different color for the time being. Okay. Darken some areas here. think we're smooth sailing. Should add some cool gray to the eyes. A little bit of shadow. Let's see. Find them. Okay. The two. So a little bit to the cape here. She's going to try and bring back some of the blacks, or let's use the dark violet. This is a starting point. First, go through with some more blue. yeah, that'll be about it for the Copics, at least. I'm just gonna go in and tidy it up with some jelly rolls and some Poscas. Gosh, just throwing everything. Like you do. So the whites. A few stars, not too many. So this is supposed to be a night sky. But it would be. Maybe it could be like a winter sky. There's a snowfall. But if it is the winter time, then he's definitely picked a proper out. Definitely picked one hell of an outfit to dress in. Honestly, freezing. All right. There we go. All right. Just fixing up the outline around him. Then we'll add some other colors. So I gotta fix up some of the yellow and some red on it. Cover up those little areas. Okay. Squeaky. Surprise, Squeaky hasn't shown up yet. It should be good enough now. So we'll go ahead and tidy up the line work with the Tombow, and we'll call it a wrap. I say that now, and then 10 minutes later, I'll be like, nope, gotta fix that. Thanks, Denman. Appreciate it. I've had much more thicker lines at the very end. So let's make it makes for a more clean look. Just like that. that set for a bit. All right, I think we're good to go now. That's, yeah, I'll do it for now. You know, I want to touch the mask real quick, and we'll call it a wrap. Then we'll call it a wrap. Smaller pen. Just kind of straighten out the eyes. All right, that's going to do it for me. I think we did all we could for this one. So, yeah, it's going to be it for the stream here. How long are we going for? 2 hours, 2:40, almost 3 hours. Okay. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. So next weekend, I should be able to do my diorama streams. I might do a Friday stream. I might do a Friday night stream, and then, I might do some streaming on Friday, and then maybe the Saturday stream. But yeah, definitely for Saturday, we'll do more diorama work because it's been a little while. So we'll be working on the Galvatron one. I gotta get some stuff worked up. Gotta get some more paint. Probably sometime tomorrow or during the week. Gotta figure out what I want to do for the background, or rather draw out the design for the background and all that. But yeah, it's gonna do it for me. Got Tim Drake. I'll call that. Almost forget to do this. Gotta sign a name. Okay. Very simple. All right. So yeah, next weekend we'll bring back the diorama streams, and then as for the draw streams, they'll probably continue next month, but it'll probably be later in the month of August. We'll probably just do more Titans. Just kind of still have a bunch of Teen Titans I want to draw, like Blackfire, Starfire, maybe a Terra, and maybe a Kid Flash, and maybe a Rose. So. But on that note, gotta find us a clip to end us off on. And since we're doing Teen Titans stuff, might as well do some Teen Titans clips. So let's see, come aside. Well, this one's kind of a Robin-centered clip. Even though it's not our Robin that we drew today, it's still kind of, it still kind of keeps in the theme of the character. So on that note, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. We had Lisa, we had Mrs., we had Deadman, we had Power, we had Jeremy, we had Master Maniac Mexico. So, yeah. I'll see you all later. So let's get my clip pulled up. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Excellent, Robin. I'm pleased. You're already proving to be the perfect apprentice.
This deal can't last forever.
It can. And it will. The Titans still have no idea that my chronoton detonator was more than a decoy. Now that my probes are inside their bodies, they could remain undetected for years, decades. Unless, of course, you disobey me, and I decide to destroy your former friends with a push of the button.
Sooner or later, you'll let your guard down. I will get that controller. And the instant they're out of danger, you will pay.
That sounds like a threat, young man. Quite a good threat, actually. Betrayal, destruction, revenge. We really do think alike. I monitored your vital signs during the mission. Elevated heart rate, adrenaline, endorphins. You won't admit it, but at some level, you enjoyed stealing from me. It was a thrill, wasn't it? You're going to keep stealing, Robin. And you're going to keep getting that thrill. And sooner or later, you will see things my way. Who knows? I might even become like a father to you.
I already have a father.
The Transformers will return after these messages.